most eyes low in the post. Ready for whatever, buddy, trust me, you won't no smoke. Never disrespect my city, this the land of the ghosts. This shit doper than some white girls that just got off the boat. This shit came straight off the boat, straight off the boat. Straight off the boat, 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 straight off the boat.
So this is my second video on Sunday because y'all just keep rolling in and I'm just working off of y'all schedules. So who we gonna have on now is Victor Young, and I might push this video out on Monday because I'm a little tired right now. I've done like 9 videos over the course of 4 or 5 days. And so it's a lot, and so I haven't had a chance to really like take a break from it. But I really want to get Vic on here because I really like the way Vic thinks about sports. He thinks about them similar to that I do, but he also gives like a fresh perspective from what I would customarily bring. There are some things that we may disagree on, but for the most part, me and Vic gonna probably be in step with everything that we have to say. I met Victor Young when we were in J school, and Vic was always around the little sports group that we had, arguing and defending and talking about Carmelo and whatever else was on the docket. Vic was right there with it. So we gonna get Vic on in here and see what he got to say about the same thing that we've been talking about. We go keep it with LeBron because that's what's hot right now.
Yeah, what's up, boy?
What up, Vic?
Hey, hold on real quick.
I'm about to say, Vic, don't put me on sexy time now. I ain't got...
Hold on.
So, my dog Vic, what's happening, Vic?
What's up, boy? How you doing? How you living?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Just pursuing these dreams, bro.
Go back to the old days, the good old days.
You already know, right? His
sports days.
Exactly. Trashing people about this sports thing. So I was telling people that you was back there with that group who used to be around there talking sports 24/7 in J school, and now me and you on the book jumping people every time they give us that foolishness about LeBron James.
Foolishness, man. Listen, you know it's foolishness. Listen, the man probably the second greatest player of all time.
At 1A.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop saying that he the GOAT. I got stats out there. All that, you know, old Jordan was 1-9 before Pippen and all that. You gotta look at the context. Old LeBron played better players, or Jordan only started beating people till they got old. I got the ages, baby. You got the context. So we gonna get into all that, though. You know, I'm gonna let Royal go ahead with the first topic. What's the first topic?
The first topic is right where we was at, Jordan versus LeBron. Cause I'm with you, bro. When you was talking about like the one argument that I harp on was people was like Jordan couldn't beat the Pistons until they was old. Wasn't Isaiah Thomas like 31, 32?
Isaiah Thomas was, when Jordan was like 26, Isaiah Thomas was like 29, 30. Like the whole core of the Pistons, Joe Dumars and Dumars like the same age as Jordan. Isaiah Thomas like 3 years older than Jordan.
I think Lambeer. Yeah, Lambeer was the oldest one out of all of them. Lambeer was the oldest one out of all of them.
Yeah, Lambeer was the oldest one. And, you know, he was there basically. It wasn't like he was there for skills purposes. He was there to be a brute force, you know, back at that time. Yeah. So, you know, Rodman was about 30, about a couple years older than Jordan. I think Jordan around 28. And yeah, Isaiah was around 31 and stuff.
Yeah.
So they stay 1-9, right? Scotty gets there. Jordan, that year Scotty got there was the 87-88 season. Scotty was averaging 7.9 points, and he was on the bench. On the bench. He was a bench warmer. That same year, Jordan was the player of the year, averaging 35-point scoring title. He was a league MVP, defensive player of the year, averaged almost about 3 steals, 2 blocks. He won the dunk contest. He won the All-Star Game MVP. And he was a steals leader.
Never been duplicated. Never been duplicated again.
Never been duplicated. You got LeBron who has to take, you know, I'm not saying LeBron ain't a great player, but LeBron had to go get with Wade and Bosh. People try to act like Bosh was trash. Bosh was averaging 24 and 10 with the Raptors. He was a franchise player for the Raptors before he got there. Wade got robbed in '09. Wade should have been the MVP in '09 if you really look at his numbers. But he lost to LeBron because LeBron just had a better squad, a better overall squad, so they had a better record. But nobody was fucking with Wade's numbers in '09. So really, Wade was pretty much a top 3 player at the time when he joined up. It was Wade, Kobe, and LeBron. Now, you could say Kobe was still better than LeBron in 2000. I feel like LeBron took over the straight alpha #1 player in the NBA around 2010. That year when he did leave and go with the Heat. So I felt like he was the best player. That was Kobe's last year winning the title against that Celtics team. So against the Mavericks, when you say that Jordan only beat teams when they are old, it's just funny because the Mavericks are older than the Pistons and the Celtics, or the Pistons and the Lakers that Jordan played, and LeBron got his ass whooped by the Mavericks.
J Kidd 36, Tyson Chandler was, I think he was 30, 31. Dirk Nowitzki was 33. Jason Terry 32. Like they had.
It was 32. All them dudes was older than the Lakers and stuff. They tried to older. He beat the Lakers when they got old. How are they old when James Worthy was his own college teammate? Did he play with James Worthy at North Carolina?
Yes, he did.
So he was older than him. Magic Johnson was 30. Well, Magic Johnson was born in 1959. So in 1991, Magic Johnson was 32. He didn't even have HIV yet. So he was 32 years old, right? So how's he old? How's he old? Jordan was 28 when he won his first title in 91. Jordan was born February 17, 1963. So he was 28 and Magic was 32. Name one player that you could say LeBron James molded and made great.
Look, I'm gonna tell you who they're going to say. They're going to say Kyrie. But
Kyrie was already an all-star when he came. Kyrie was an all-star when LeBron. The only reason LeBron went back home is because Kyrie was an all-star.
Vic, let me put it to you like this, Vic. We've been talking for almost 4 minutes and I ain't said a word because I ain't disagreed with nothing. Bro, listen, I ain't disagreed with nothing that you said yet. I'm like a person in the congregation. Preach to him now. Preach to him. Cause listen, son. I'm with you though, bro. I'm with you. Like I get it. LeBron James is the greatest individual talent maybe that the league has ever seen.
Greatest individual talent.
But that don't make you a better player than somebody like Michael Jordan. Because what Michael Jordan, for all he did, for all LeBron James can do, what Michael Jordan specialized at was scoring. And I give people that. LeBron James has a better all-around game. But when the chips was on the table and it was time to get it done, Michael Jordan's skill set allowed him to get it done every single time he went.
LeBron has more talent. He has more talent than Jordan. He has more talent than anybody. I think the most talented players that had just raw talent. And when I say talent, I mean like your God-given. Like,
yeah. Like what? Nobody can deny that what LeBron James has is God-given.
Probably Shaq. As far as like this talent, like wow, you know, you're a specimen. Like God opened you into this creature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's I feel like that about Adrian Peterson in football. Like I feel like some people are just built. You like God damn this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is built like nobody else.
Yeah.
The thing that separates him and Jordan, I only want to put Kobe in there because I know we got a lot of Kobe fans that y'all love Kobe.
Yeah, I'm not one of them, but Kobe had it too.
Huh?
Kobe had it too.
He had it, but you ain't got that heart. Even Iverson had that heart.
You got it.
Heart, man. You got all the talent, but you ain't got the heart.
Bro, it's like for everything that you got, it's not that we hate LeBron James, bro.
No.
Like I love to see him play, and I love to see him at his peak because that's a level of greatness that in my adult life I've never seen, and I'll probably never see again. But it's in situations like this when we know what you're capable of, and we know what narrative you're going to push. Like I gave it my all. I did everything that I could. No, you didn't. You didn't, bro. Like
you gave up. I watched you give up.
I watched you quit.
And I watched you quit in 2010 when the Celtics made you quit. I watched you quit then.
I watched you quit in 2011 when the finals against Dallas. I watched you quit.
What we also do with LeBron, and we do this with Jordan, is we try to diminish everybody LeBron plays with. We try to diminish them and then boost up everybody that Jordan plays with. Like, Steve Kerr never averaged more than 7 points like his fucking career. Like, he averaged like 6 points a game. He never averaged. You wouldn't know who Steve Kerr was unless he until he played with
That ain't
Jordan.
that ain't the one, Vic. That ain't the one that get me, Vic. The one that get me is when people try and tell me that Scottie Pippen is a better basketball player than Dwayne Wade.
Wait. I knew you was gonna say that. He's crazy as fuck. There's no way in hell.
Like, Scottie? Better than Wade? Scottie would never touch 30 points a game in a season.
Never. He never averaged more than 22.
Like, come on, man. Wade averaged 22 that last year with LeBron James, and people was like, he done fell off. What? Come on,
People,
man.
I'm saying, people love to diminish everybody that LeBron. People will say, oh, when LeBron leaves, the team goes to shit. When LeBron left the Cavs the first time, they tanked to get. That's how they got Kyrie. They tanked that whole season. You can tell when a team is tanking. I seen that's what happened when the Celtics and shit got all their pieces, and the Magic when they got Dwight Howard. Everybody knows when Doc Rivers was the coach for the Magic after Tracy McGrady left.
Yeah.
They tanked the whole fucking season for the number one pick. Cleveland did the same thing. They tanked, and then when he left, Chris Bosh was killing shit. Chris Bosh was doing hella good, and he had them blood clots.
Chris Bosh was averaging 22 points a game in the season after he left.
They could have made the playoffs, but Miami, you had Chris Bosh out with the blood clots, and then you know D Wade. They like to save him for the playoffs, but they can't do that now because you know LeBron had left and Chris Bosh had them blood clots.
Yeah.
But if you context, Miami was doing hella good without LeBron until that boy.
But we didn't play with Bosh the whole second half of the season, bro. And then the season immediately following that, we went to Game 7. We was within one game of the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, but so we're gonna switch gears right quick. We're gonna get off of basketball and let's talk about football right quick because something really interesting is happening about with football with these whole anthem protests and the way that the league is deciding to deal with it because you got people. We all know how we feel about it because people are telling us that that's not what they're protesting about. Like, why are they making it about the flag? And they're making it seem like it's the players versus the president, when in essence, it's some of everybody got a hand in this. So give me just your quick thoughts on that.
It was about police brutality and the injustices that black people were dealing with all throughout the country.
Right.
So I remember they said he was just sitting down at first, and a Marine, he asked the former Marine what he should do, and they said to kneel. Because you think about it, kneeling shows a sign of respect. Before you asked your wife to marry you, did you get on one knee and kneel and ask her, give her a ring? So kneeling shows a sign of respect. So the players that were kneeling, they say, "Oh, don't do it in front of the game. Don't bring your politics in the game." But isn't that what isn't that what the Army paid the NFL to do since 2009, right? Haven't they been paid patriotism? So isn't that politics that you're bringing to the game? So why are you doing this before national major sporting events? Like, how can you get mad at players for having their agenda, and then you try to bring it? Oh, they're trying to turn the thing from police brutality and police, injustices.
Right, and made it an argument against the flag. They began vilifying players for a cause that they didn't believe in, and I think that was the big sticking point. That's what really turned a lot of fans on it. Was that it wasn't that the NFL was against what they were doing. It's that they made the players villains for it. And then they took it a step further. The owners took it a step further by deciding to punish players who decide to take a knee. And that's crazy to me, bro, that you would choose to punish players.
So I understand the notion of we don't want politics in our, I understand that, the people they might feel are alienating, they're alienating a certain demographic, so we punish them. But now, when you punish them, now you got another demographic that don't want to mess with you because you're punishing the players. So now you got the black people that like to watch the stuff. Now they're turned off because now you're punishing them, what you think are appeasing your white fans.
And you're sending a message that the black dollar does not matter.
And that's what they're basically saying. And we have tremendous spending power. I know it's over $1 trillion of spending power. So once you piss off one group to appease another group, I feel like the NFL should have already been ahead of this, and they should have already had a policy thing, anthem policy established a long time ago. But remember, the NFL is very reactionary to everything. That's why they lose so many viewers. Because remember when the domestic violence stuff started happening with Ray Rice and the great parties and stuff, and they didn't suspend him. They only suspended him for 2 games, and then the video comes out. So now they suspend him forever.
And he's been blackballed ever since.
So they're very reactionary. Instead of taking things like the NBA, and the NFL are so different. The NBA is there's much more, it's globalized and it's much more
inclusive,
proactive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The NFL kind of lives off of football as the #1 sport in America, so people are going to watch it regardless. But like I said, it's a lot different for us to say what we would do than for them. We could all be keyboard warriors. I know I said I wouldn't watch the NFL. I lied. I was like, man, I ain't watching that shit. Man, as soon as the first damn game came on, I was like, God damn, that boy's fat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here, and like I said, I have, a radical mind in my own mind, but, and I stand for my position that certain things you do can alienate your product, so you don't want to lose out on a certain amount of customers, which happen to be the viewers, the sponsors, the, endorsers, your customers that are buying stuff.
That's you thinking like a CEO. Like, because it's like when you think about these teams, like I look at it from both sides. When I think about it, like I understand what the player side of it is, that this is a real issue that you guys are trying to ignore. But I understand it from the owner's perspective, and like our sponsors don't like this. And these are the people who are funding what we are doing. If I alienate my sponsors, then more of this money has to come out of my pocket. I'm not trying to lose revenue on this.
I understand where the owners are coming from. And a lot of times we don't look on the other separate side, like, even when it comes to Republican and Democrat, we don't look on the other side and stuff. Most black people, we always gonna vote Democrat, but it feels like they always, have our interest in hand with being a minority.
And that's not necessarily the case.
But Republican ideas that I actually agree with.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of a lot of. I learned a lot about politics working at the Florida Chamber of Commerce. Like
exactly.
Yeah, so I learned a great deal from that place about what I thought I knew about politics, the lines that I thought I fell on the side of. I'm not gonna get too political in this because that's not what this is for. But I learned so much from just being around people that smart. And I may not have believed everything that they believed in, but I tell you one thing about it: they've done their research, and a lot of it makes sense. A lot of it makes sense. But Vic, bro, I appreciate you for coming on here with me, bro. I appreciate you for being a truth teller out of everybody, bro. I'm going to let you get back to your Sunday. But before we get off, bro, I'm giving people an opportunity to shout out small businesses, black-owned businesses, friends, family, anybody that that got something going on that you want to promote. I want you to take your time out to shout them out or something.
All right, man. I want to shout out Tallahassee Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Y'all come down there. Let us hook you up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get you right. Shout out to you, Raw, for even having these discussions and stuff. We go way back. This is something, back when I had a six-pack back last time. They're talking junk on the screen. I didn't even know how to use this FaceTime, so I just got my iPhone.
Yeah.
Shout out J School. Shout out FAMU J School. I hope y'all doing good. I got to go back and, check on them. Shout out, just shout out everybody that's doing something positive, that's trying to make themselves better.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all do good, all right?
Most def. Well, Vic, bro, I want you to have a good day, bro. Thank you again, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Higher than most, eyes low in the post. Ready for whatever, but trust me,